institutions like Kharagpur will be enabler of the intersections of the multiple faculties toward mission and goals. Yesterday, leaders commanded and control. They are commanders. Yesterday, leaders commanded and control. Today, leaders empower and coach. They are not commanders. They become coach. That means institution be empowered through exposure to the needs of sustainable development. Now, yesterday shareholders came first. Today, customers come first. Institution should inculcate sensitivity in customer needs. Yesterday, employee took order. Today, teams make decisions. That means institution can inject capabilities. For example, multi-departments you have. There should be a program so that you all work together in single department. Yesterday, seniority signifies status. That's a great word. Yesterday, seniority signifies status. Today,
sincerity.
Today, creativity drives the status. Instead of seniority, the creative person, he knows the world. Institution is the breeding environment for creativity. Yesterday, production determined the availability. Today, competitiveness is there. That means competitiveness powered by research. And institutions should continuously focus in partnership with universities like IIT Kharagpur on how research can lead to the continuous process of improvement. Yesterday, value was extra. Today, value is equal. That means objective value judgment to be introduced in our work. Yesterday, everyone was a competitor. Today, everyone is a customer. Institution should have a customer orientation. Yesterday, profits were earned through experiences. Today, work with integrity and succeed. Will you repeat what I am saying? Will you repeat? I will work with integrity and succeed with integrity. Can you find some guys like that? Say in industry, in science, in technology, in academics, in politics. They are working with integrity and succeeded. Okay, you don't give me an answer. Try to find out. You get a good answer. Okay? Any other area, academic, science and technology, industry, or CEO, political science. So you can set it. My name is APJ at the rate of APJ at the rate of So that is, you are visualizing or you have experienced somebody, existing fellow, not gone, okay? Existing personality, you find in the country in politics, in bureaucracy, in technology and science, in industry, in social capacity. You find some guys, some names. But anyway, give me names if you get that. Okay? APJ at the rate of Abdul Kalam. Now, in the knowledge economy, the objective of a society changes from fulfilling the basic needs of development to that of employment. The education system will be promoted by creative, interactive, self-learning, formal and informal education with focus on values, merit and quality. The workers, instead of being skilled or semi-skilled, will be knowledgeable, self-employed, flexibly skilled. The type of work, instead of being structured and hardware-driven, will be less structured and software. Interaction of my talk. Now, I would like to give my perspective on what factors lead to achievement in life. In that context, I will talk to you about 4 important aspects with my experience and many people's experience. Number 1, life. You must have aim in life. Goal, you have to set a goal that by 20 years of age you must set a goal. But now it's not late, you have to set a goal. What I will be remembered for? You have to ask yourself. What I will be remembered for? Now, once you set a aim, then continuously you have to acquire the knowledge. And latest knowledge. Because that is the real enabler. Third one, actually you have to work hard. And fourth one is when perseverance. That means my professor said that when you give a big project to me to handle and escape it, he told me, if you don't do anything, no problem. But we use difficult mission. Problems will be there, but problems should not become your captain. You should become the captain of the problem. Defeat the problem. That's the principle. What are the four things? Number one? Number two, acquiring the knowledge. Number three, number four, specific. So if these four things are there, you can bring anything you want. Tomorrow you can become a single chip, analog digital chip. You have a name like that. Have you seen analog digital single chip? Have you seen? So, and something innovation, creative. So for that you have to think of that. Now, aim in life. First, let me take that. Behind every successful venture, every inspiring career, you find an unflinching aim, which often is set early in life. According to me, for me, at when I was 10 years old, 10 years old, 10 years is 1941. None of you had even idea for it. And there, I had a teacher. His name is Subramania. It's a primary school, primary child school. And we were 45 students. One day my teacher went to the blackboard and discussed with me how a bird flies. He's a science teacher. He put a bird sketch, big tail, so all this. Don't explain. And most of us didn't understand what he said. Some old student, including me, I said, sir, I cannot understand. I will make you understand. You're a good teacher. You welcome questions. I hope your teacher welcomes questions. And then he took us the show, Rameshwaram Island. Evening is shown as number of seagulls flying. When the seagulls fly with formation, they were flapping the wing. Why they should flap? Then they change the direction. How they change the direction? What are the mechanisms they do? What's the locomotive force like? You think 30 minutes plus class 30 minutes, 1 hour, we all know how a bird flies. But any good teacher will teach you how a bird flies, okay? But on that day, the way my teacher taught, that he injected me aim in my soul. That I have something good flight I must do. I didn't know what is flight science in 10 years old, 5th class. But I went on asking, sir, what I should do. Then he asked me to go and study physics. Then I went to aeronautics. Then I became a rocket engineer. Then I became a space technologist. I had a dream to fly, I could not achieve. But still, I started making products. So finally, I reached what I dreamt of flight science. Teacher, primary school teacher, he injected in what that taste, the way he showed the board, the way he explained the number, that thing I got my name when I was 10 years old. Now, I said next point, what aim in life, next point? Very alert. This acquiring the knowledge. See how now having a game in life is incomplete until you are able to acquire the right knowledge needed to accomplish it. It is a matter of great privilege that you are all part of an institution like IIT Kharagpur, a great institution, which is today I got a free doctor of science. Word, doctor of science, word the candle, no? I did the word the candle again. So now it's a great institution. It is now your duty to make the best use of the resources, people and network to acquire the optimal knowledge needed to propel you towards your goal. Knowledge will give you the greatness and will help you accomplish difficult mission in life. Let me now share my experience of acquiring a knowledge. I like to share with my teacher. My teacher was the chief of art. He was teaching in the Indians of science. At that time, I was making first time India time. I was a senior scientific assistant in the Aeronautic Development Establishment back then. Then I needed for a work of a contra-rotating propeller. You know, contra-rotating propeller, that the two propellers, one will go clockwise, another is anti-clockwise, so that the torque gets be magnified. So that's the purpose. So when the aircraft takes off, it will not turn this side, that side, it will stay. So I didn't know, I knew as a aeronautic engineer how to design a propeller, but I didn't know how to design a contra. So at that time Dr. Medinipur was, he told me only one person can teach you how to make a contra propeller, that was Satish. At that time, he was in the 1960s, he was a Indians of Science as a professor, as an associate professor. So I went to him, sir, when I entered his room, I was not seeing where he is, only books were there. He was sitting in a chair, and then I had to look for him. And then he was blackboard, small room, small tiny. And then I told him, sir, I come. I want to know how to design a product. Oh, it's a very tough job. Touch of people. Font Corman had a difficulty to do that. So I will teach you. Then that means a man for this or dear fellow. Every Saturday, you come at 3 o'clock, 3 to 4:30 or teach. Okay. And then you will go to the blackboard. What is going to teach on that day? Which are the books I want to refer? All those things you will give me exercise. I work 3 months. At the end of 3 months, I know how to design a product. So he gave an example, that oral exam, whether I am ready for design the product. Then I got GA with 80%. Then I went to aeronautic dispatchment with my team. I designed the product propeller using Andaman product. I called my professor, he was very happy. I got a good student, he gave me a certificate, and then I started flying the world. I want to say, I'm acquiring the knowledge, very difficult. But you have a great teacher with you, great teacher. Then you have out of hours, you have to work. And not only design, you have to develop and test and see the product as comes out. So the integrated experience of design, development, production. When you go out on this campus, they will not ask you whether you are communications, when civil engineering expert, they will not ask you. Then you can design a product, combining all that. That's the question they ask. So that's why it's very, very important. So this idea. Now work hard at learning integrated system design. Now I am coming to the integrated system design. Because even though I am an aeronautics engineer, a propeller I can design, I need the help of the structures. I need a aerovelocity estimate. But now I talk to you again, and then knowledge acquisition. Now I am going to the integrated system design. This is very interesting. 1954, I entered into the Madras technology development for aeronautics. When I went there, I met a professor. That is, his name is Professor Srinivas. He's a Caltech professor. And he designer, aircraft designer. He aeronautics only 9 fellows. All the 9 fellows, and exactly as he was very happy. He said, Kalam and team, you have done a fantastic job. I am very happy. Even though I put you under stress, you succeed. So I got a good mark from him. And the project was completed. Not only that, took us his home, a Madras coffee again, good coffee, and he congratulated us. So the message here, not the coffee, the message is that young in the organization, whatever their specialization, he trained the system approach for part of their life. And the projects which will prepare them for the new products, innovation, and undertaking higher organizational responsibilities. It is important to work hard towards your chosen path. Success is more function of effort than anything else. A teacher what to do, but you will find in technology and science, fail out. And this I experienced myself in 1979. The satellite launch project from the country and the project. And nearly 7 years they gave me, the Prasad Prakash, they gave me 7 years to develop. And we were 7th year we had the launch pad. And when we went to the launch pad, 600 parameters had been tested before launch. So it is possible for a human being to test in a few seconds 600 parameters. So we are computer control. The whole launch was a computer control, 1979. So we went for a countdown. The whole country is waiting. The nation, electronic media, and the media, all sorts of media, all crowded there. Civilian watching our census, 17 August 1979. So I was the project director, mission director. I have the computer gave the command to go over T minus 10 minutes almost computer takes. It reached T minus 10 seconds. Everything is on, all the explosive, all the system on. T minus 10 seconds, computer double. Computer said don't launch. So all the countdown will stop. Now I had experts, 10 to 12 experts who were always by my side. When the critical time to be decided, they found the telemeter and various information flow screen, and they found something went wrong. One of the second stage, leakage was there in the oxidizer. It's most in compensation. So my expert said that but though there's a leakage in the oxidizer, it has got 100 seconds flight we have loaded the oxidizer, but only 30 seconds it has to work. Leakage doesn't matter. So my expert said, when the expert said you have to give it, I agreed because there's no time to negotiate anything. So I bypassed the computer launch the when they launched it, first day worked very well. Second day the naughty fellow, went to spinning. Instead of putting the satellite in the orbit, it went to Bay of Bengal, failed. Whole system failed. Whole nations watching the failure. And then there was a press conference on that day. On that day, President Paschim Medinipur told me, you are the chair of the Indian Space Organization. We asked Kalam to copy me. I am going to handle this. I am the project director, the guy failed myself. So it took me there. He said, today we launched. Gentlemen, there were 120 people but it's a failure. It's the first time we have done, we have learned a lot of things. Definitely we are going to succeed. This time I am going to give all the support to my team members, scientists, technologists, and we will do everything to next year's success. What media fellow said, God, President, you are glad you have put so much of money into the way of the God. Media people, freedom, the black nation of freedom. So such questions came in. But he said, yes, failed but will succeed. Next year, what did you do? He absorbed the failure. So not me. I have that wrong. Failed. But he absorbed leader of the organization absorbed. Next year by July 20th, when we succeeded first stage work, second stage work, third stage, fourth stage work, and satellite got 7 kilometers per second velocity. Satellite went to orbit. I was seeing myself, but satellite going to orbit. I announced successful, fantastic. Now it is a rejoicing for the nation. Then the press conference was immediately after 1 or 2 plus 1 or 2 press conference. There, scientists asked me to go and conduct this conference. When the success came, he gave the success to me and my team to absorb. When the failure came, the leader absorbed. Friends, remember that. Whatever you do, there will be always a problem. But you should be bold enough to accept the failure of your team. And you should be very compassionate and beautiful thinking must have in success. This is what I have learned, friends. Now, finally, I will say, these are all the 4 things, aim I talked to you. When phenomenology I talked to you. Then the hard work I talked to you. Then I talked to you about how to manage the failures and success. Now, the other important thing finally I have got to conclude. What is that important thing? That is something you give you happiness. That is, you give, you get the happiness. What is that? So, this is, I was teaching at Gatton College of Business and Business and Economics at Lexington, USA. I had 90 pure American students. They asked a lot of questions. What girl started? Mr. Kalam, I read in the book, I went to the internet and all. You have done so many things in your life. Which one gave you the happiness and wish? So far, nobody asked me that question. They have done the girl. So the question, which one you highest happiness? In India, we call it this honor. It's not joy or santosh, it's not reason. The bliss, what gave you bliss? What I told you, see, I started remembering when the SLU3, the failed SLU3, the successful SLU3, then as soon as satellite went to orbit, I was happy. Similarly, I think in 1980s, 1980 SLU3, 1990, when Agni missile went to 2,000 kilometers, and that also gave me a lot of happiness, dignity of happiness. Then third thing is, in 1998, May 13, the temperature 53 degrees. Now we are 20 degrees now. We are 53 degrees at Pokhran. India became a nuclear weapon state. That is 13 May 1990. At that time,